Yo, 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 man, it's your boy Stevie Dre of the Bullet Spitting Podcast. We got the homie Allen tagging in with us, man. We got a special guest today, man. You know what I'm saying? We doing the exclusive interview, man, with the homie Bullet Boy out of ATL, man. Hey, go on and introduce yourself, homie.
Man, what's going on with it, man? It's your boy YML Bullet Boy checking in with the Bullet Spitting Podcast, the number one podcast in the bullet community, man. I want to thank him for the opportunity of interviewing me, man, while I'm in my situation incarcerated at the moment, but that don't stop nothing, as y'all can see. You feel me?
Man, you know what's crazy, man? I actually want to physically come down there and do the interview with you, man. I wanted to do some real exclusive, man, but you know, the powers that be didn't let that happen. But you know, we gonna get it done anyway.
For sure.
Nah, for sure, man. So, Bullet, man, you know what I'm saying? Before I get into the real questions, kind of let these folks know how long you been in the game like this and what made you, you know what I'm saying, become a
I've been in the game since I was 14, man. I'm 22 right now. I started out with the ABKC dogs, you know what I'm saying, going to ABKC shows, doing my thing. My story kind of did, like, I blew up on Facebook first with most of the stuff, you know what I'm saying, with the dog, in the dog game, elevated from Facebook. The guy who I got my dog from, he didn't want to sell me my dog at first. He didn't want to sell me the dog at first because I was young and they ain't had no guardian with me. It was me and my other homeboy. He was 15, I was 14. We pulled up with the 2500 trying to get a dog. And he was more focused on like how we driving and, like, you know what I'm saying? He was worried about other stuff versus selling me the dog. But matter of fact, 44 Finest Bullies, man. Shout out to him for selling me my first dog when I was 14, man. Eventually he ended up, you know what I'm saying? He ended up selling me the dog, and he made a post on Facebook, like, you know what I'm saying, about the situation of how I pulled up on no guardian, ready to buy a dog, trying to get into the game, and it kind of blew up on Facebook. So that's how I really kind of got my fan. That was my fan base and everything originated from. You know what I'm saying? So after that, everything else just grew from there.
Man, so you've been in the game since you were 14, bro. And what's crazy, folks don't even know, you know, you still young, bro. What you about 22, 23?
Yeah, I'm 22.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying, that you didn't put in that much work in this small amount of time, bro, and you still got a long way to go. You feel me?
Most definitely.
Like, you know, I know the first time I ran into you was ABKC, Florida. I knew when I went down there with Ken, you know, I was hearing y'all conversation on the phone, but I didn't know who we was talking to, bro. And no, you brought an energy to the ABK. You brought an exotic energy to the ABKC world, bro. I feel like that Florida show was one of the littest ABKC shows I'd have never been to. You feel me?
Most definitely. And the crazy part about that was, shit, I had just got out of jail, that situation. That was my first show. In a minute. I was locked up almost a year that time. That was my first show. I got out on a Wednesday and shit, I copped that Lilac Dog ISIS 2 days after that. And then shit, I was in Florida with y'all that weekend.
Yeah. And y'all boy was by business then, cause I remember you had a little entourage with you, man. I was like, man, where y'all going after this? Y'all like, shit, we going to we going home or something. You said going home or going to the hotel?
We ended up going to Miami.
Oh, okay, damn. So yeah, y'all was, you know, y'all was straight business that day, bro. You feel me?
No, for sure.
But you know, what made you come over here? You know, after you left the ABKC dogs alone, well, I don't know if you left them alone, but what made you come over to the exotic world?
I kind of seen like that was the way that was going on, and like I started liking the style of dogs. I like the smaller dogs, but, like, you know what I'm saying, with the big features. I kind of liked it, and then I went to my first exotic show, and I'm like, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Was it the Rumble?
No. I think the Rumble's like my third exotic. Like the Rumble's like my third or fourth exotic show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my third. No, I'm lying. Like my fourth or fifth. Cause I ain't gonna lie. That's Florida. I went to a lot of Florida shows, man. Shout out to Florida, man. My guy Worldwide. I fuck with him. He one of the people. I was fucking with RP Will. I was fucking with Will Tough. Matter of fact, I got a video. I got a video with Will at one of the last shows I went to.
Right.
I'm thankful that I'm thankful that I got a picture and videos, and he in my videos of the one of the last few shows that I went to, man. But really, it was just the energy, man. It was just really the energy of the exotic world, to be honest, and the dogs, to be honest.
Right. So did you like when you was at that ABKC show in Florida? Was that energy? Was that your natural energy, or did it come from you going to exotic shows?
No, that always been me though. That always been me, like popping it, stacking. Like, I just love that I have for the dog game in general. Like, you know, I'm from Atlanta, so that's that's not culture to like the popping. So that's just me. I'm like that with everything though, like from football, like anything. I'm a competitive person, you know what I'm saying? And I enjoy being competitive and enjoy being around other people that's in love with being competitive. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just overall me and my character.
Right, for sure. Now I want to touch on the Rumble show. I think it might have been the first one that I seen.
It was the first.
Yeah, that first one. Okay. Now you was stacking on. I remember you stacking on the table, man, with when all that stuff went down. But your dog was really holding up with the exotic dogs. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the same female you had in Florida.
Yeah, that's when she was a puppy in Florida. But yeah, she was like 8, 9 months at the Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and the whole time people don't even know that she's an ABKC dog. She just happened to be micro.
Right. So that's where I often come to like in this game. Are you still looking for that style? You know what I'm saying? Keeping them features but making it smaller.
She has some of the features for sure. Like as far as like the chest drop, you know. Before I came to prison, my killing was straight drop bully count.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the drop came from just my vision. I call it the drop, the chest drop, and the chest. You know what I'm saying? The fulfillment in the chest and the drop. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got the name from. So like, of course, you got to keep the drop. I kind of noticed like, it's good to have some of them features in the exotic world, then it ain't, because it takes away from the dog being exotic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still rewriting the script on that. But most definitely for sure. I believe in real bulls. I say it like that.
Right. And what's your definition of a real bull? Because there's a lot of them out there.
When I say real bull, I'm talking about drive, shoulders, neck, overall complete bull, got rear. Just like a bull, like you see that motherfucker, like, God damn, that motherfucker a bull for sure. But everybody, like you said, everybody got their own definition. Like in the exotic world, real bull is like bone crusher. When I say real bull, I'm talking about like a real complete bull. You know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure, man. Let me see. Alan, you want to touch in on that?
Yeah, for sure, man. Kind of like it's one of those things to each his own. But one of the questions that I had is that, what's your motivation? I've been in this game for a little bit myself, and you see some come and go, quit the dog game each and every day, each and every year. And, you yourself, you're still making moves and having a lot of motion, maybe even more motion than some folks that's in the free world. Like, right. What's your motivation? What keeps you going every day when you wake up?
Just the love that I have for the dogs and the breed, and just like these dogs saved me, man. Like these dogs saved me, like from like that's my story. My story is a dog that would save me from a lot of things in the streets. Like it saved me from a lot of life-threatening shit. Right place at the right time, just because I was at a dog show. You know what I'm saying? Like I know if I wasn't at a dog show, I probably would have been over here with the bros, and when this went down, it's like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the dogs is what made me the person I am today and put me in the positions. Like how y'all see, like how I be around all the rappers and all the, you know what I'm saying, $1 million, like these dogs put me in a room with $1 million niggas and open other doors. But all this started from the dogs. You know what I'm saying? So like these dogs done opened so many doors for me that ain't had nothing to do with dogs. But it started with me just having a dog around to allow somebody to approach me to ask about the dog, and by me being the person I am and know how to maneuver, I open another conversation just based off, know what I'm saying, the first interaction, which was based off the dogs.
For sure.
That and it's just like shit. The dogs pay for everything, you feel me? Like the dogs pay for the lawyer, like the dogs they'll make sure I'm straight while I'm in here. The dogs got me this phone that I'm talking to y'all on, you know what I'm saying? Phone's $1,800, $2,500 for an Android, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, I'd go that's a deposit on one of the pub, you know what I'm saying? So like my life revolves around the dogs, to be honest, man. I mean, to be honest.
So it's safe to say, man. It's safe to say, man, you gonna jump in front of something for them dogs. If, you know what I'm saying? Like them dogs. Really...
Oh yeah, for sure. I done had some females. I done told, man, hey man, if I had to choose between you and the dogs, man, shit, you ain't gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man.
How long you been down, Bully Boy?
I've been gone 2 years, man. I've been gone 2 years.
Okay, and in those 2 years, it has never been a point to where you just like, man, I don't feel like I'm done with the dogs, man. I can't continue.
I'm good, that's what I'm doing. To be real, nah. Like I done had a moment to like, man, cause I was a little outdated. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit. I might gotta chill. For a little minute. But like that's like the closest I came to it. But like other than that, like nah, not really. Like this, it really amps me up because I'm not out there and I'm seeing like how things change and you got like the new people who, you know what I'm saying? So like it really that really give me energy. So I'm like, man, hell nah. I gotta make sure I'm in the loop, in the lab. So when I come home, I ain't starting over. Like I can fulfill everything that I missed and shit. I can goddamn get out today and be at the show tomorrow and still be in the loop to be able to pop it and be in the position that, you know what I'm saying, I was in when I came in, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, man. My question to you is, how do you stay current with everything as far as, you know, with the dogs that you purchasing and, you know, current topics? How is you staying on top of everything like that, man?
If you want to be, it's two things. Just me and myself going out the way to keep myself relevant, and the business that I did before I came in, and the platform that I built before I came in here. I'm big on co-on, so I was doing a lot of co-on saved me because that put me in position to still have the new shit. So like with the co-on, like before I came in here, I did co-on, a lot of co-ons on puppies. So whatever's old to me is going to something that's hot now in this era. So like that's keeping me, you know what I'm saying? That's keeping me in the loop and keeping me up to date with shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether I keep it or I sell it on another co-on. Really my co-ons really keep me up to speed. And then just me being on, like, you know, now all this live shit, you know what I'm saying? That people be doing, like, that keep me relevant too, because I can be able to get on there, you know what I'm saying, see what's going on and stuff like that. So, I mean, them the two things that really help me stay relevant, to be honest. Really just the co-ons in my platform that I built before I came in really helped me though. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause I feel like if I didn't have the fan base that I had before I came in here, it would have made it a lot harder, like to get off dogs and do what I do now. It's like all the hard work that I put in before I came here is the reason why I'm still relevant today. Cause that's what's really keeping me. That's what really holding me up right now. If you want to be technical, because I can't put in the footwork really besides producing puppies. So like all the footwork that I put in before I came here is the reason why I'm still a little relevant today.
Right, man. I think when you touch down, man, I think it's just gonna be even better, bro. I feel like you already got the foundation laid to where when you come home, bro, this shit gonna be sweet for you, man.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bigger. It's gonna be bigger than ever, man. I got ideas, and then you know, shout out to you though. Shout out to you. A lot of people when you made that first post, like that really turned me up. For real, because it was. I had so many I ain't gonna lie. I had so many DMs, and that it was people that been looking for me for years. Then it was just people hitting me up on some motivational shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm motivating them, so they kind of that's another thing. That's another thing that keeps me going. Like I had, like when you made that post, I had so many people like hit me up like, yo, like ain't no way in hell you in prison, you still, you know what I'm saying? Like that's true motivation, bro. Then that post open doors to other breeders who in the same position as me, but who ain't got like, you know what I'm saying, like the power or like the mindset to keep themselves relevant. You know what I'm saying? Or that's not on the level that I was on before I came here to do the things I do while I was in here. Like I met a lot of, it's to be honest, it's a lot of incarcerated breeders. It's just they ain't, you know what I'm saying, they not acknowledged.
Right. I feel like, you know, I feel like they should have something set up for that, you know, that to help time pass. You know, we ain't gonna speak too much on it, but I think they should have something set up for that. But man, let me ask you this though: how did you put yourself in position to be around? You know, I know you said something about being around a lot of $1 million people, rappers in the industry. How did you put yourself in those positions?
Shit, it was really just two things. Just like for me being in Atlanta by itself, that and I got like a couple partners who was, you know what I'm saying, rapping back then, like, you know what I'm saying, while they was doing their rap thing, I'd be in the studio. You know, but it between that, being in the studio with with the niggas out the sandbox when they was getting big, and just like having, like, I keep a dog with me, so it's from being like from studio sessions to gambling houses. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a dog with me in the gambling house. You might have somebody like goddamn, like for example, when I sold the dog to Pooh Shiesty them, you know what I'm saying? Like they was doing the video with one of the bros. They got a song with one of the bros, so I'm just out there with one of the dogs at the shoot, and I'm just networking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just networking. They'll pull up like that. Them up for hard. Whoop, whoop. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just put them down like, oh shit, this was going on. Like, she going on side, fuck with you. Whoop, whoop. Or like at the gambling house, you know what I'm saying? It's just being in the right place at the right time. To be honest, being at the right place at the right time, and then just building a relationship from there. Like you start out with dogs, and then next thing you know, shit, I'm at the law for whatever or some shit like that. I know one of the biggest situations I was at the gambling house, and then the Migos manager, Real Money or whatever, he was with his little niggas and shit like that. We were networking. He had an XL and shit. He seen me with a dog, so we just started chopping it up. He was showing me where he got his dog and shit from and shit like that. I'm like, shit, yeah, like we want to get deep into it. Man, fuck my game, I'm fuck with you. Like I can, you know what I'm saying, I can teach you how to. Shit, time just went by. We just kept networking, kept in touch. Then shit, next thing you know, we built a bond. After we built a bond, shit, next thing you know, shit, I'm at his crib. I'm at his crib, big ass crib, man. I'm still in the streets then. So like all this shit new to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, the chains, the money, the bitches and shit. So all this shit still new to me. He called me, he sent the back truck to come get me. So shit, next thing you know, I'm at the house and shit. I'm helping him with his setup. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm helping him with the setup and shit, telling him what's going on, like, this is how you need to do it. And then it just really grew from there, like my energy, you know what I'm saying? He could trust me. Next thing you know, I'm at his crib while he not there taking care of the dogs and shit, you know what I'm saying? I just took advantage of my opportunities, basically, bro. Like I feel like God put you in the right place at the right time for you to shoot your shot. So every time I had that opportunity, I shot my shot, and I ain't never missed. And then shit, yeah, I was already known in my city for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Like for the dog shit. I've been doing this shit since middle school. Like if you bring my name, like, oh yeah, hey, let's shot it, goddamn, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it's kind of different when your city can speak for you on this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure, man. Yeah, that's Kyle being in tune, man. When you gotta know when your opportunity speaking to you, bro. Because a lot of people, you know, let them pass up. You know what I'm saying, and still be praying for one, but you just let that one you just let it go. You feel me?
Most definitely. Most definitely.
Hey, Alan, you got any questions over there, brother? Because I can talk all day.
So, Bully Boy, you have kennel partners, or you in this thing solo, or?
Oh yeah, of course I gotta have a team. Like, but most of my kennel partners, I got two kennel partners. I got my brother, Young Money Easy, and then I got my uncle, WCM Kennels, Wheelchair Mafia, kennels. Do my two kennel partners, do the ones holding the dogs, C-section and stuff like that. But they learned the game from me. You know what I'm saying? Like I got them in the game, so really they learning everything from me.
Man, that's crazy. So I think I just seen Buddy out of Tennessee. What's dude out of Nashville name? Alan?
Talking about
Moody. I think didn't Moody just link up with Wheelchair Mafia?
Yeah. Shout out to Moody, man. On game, yeah. Shout out to Moody. He came and caught one of the platinum fluffs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I seen that video. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know you was tied in with them.
Yeah, that's my blood uncle. Like, that's my real uncle.
Oh.
I got him into the dogs, and then he ended up going the French route. You know, that's who got me into the. That's how I'm able. That's why I got Frenches, because of him. You know what I'm saying? The fluffies and stuff like that. That's from in here. Like I ain't never had no Frenchie or nothing until I came here.
What's your take on the Frenchies?
I mean, they cool. I like them. You know what I'm saying? I like the play. I ain't gonna lie though. It's some hard ass fluffies out there, man. It's some hard ass. Like I'm still doing my own homework. Like I'm reaching out to people who work with the Frenchies, so I can get my knowledge on them, because that's a word of his own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and the thing about it, it's still growing. Even though that's the number one dog right now, it's still growing. It's still a lot to do.
Most definitely.
Hey, give us some insight, you know, kind of like behind those walls. Like, what do everybody else think about the dog game? You know, yourself, you knowledgeable about the dog game, but what do other people think about the dog game?
As far as people in here?
Yeah.
And I don't really. I mean, I catch a dude here and there like that. Like, ain't okay. So boom. Now I did run into one guy. It's a small world. Dog Money Slick out of Mississippi. I ran into one of his guys on some shit. I ran into one dude. He was fucking with the game dogs and shit. He was like, "Hey, y'all got I got a homeboy out there who be fucking with them fridges and shit like that. He be going crazy." I'm like, "Oh, for real?" I was like, he had said dude name. See, I know a lot of dudes name by their Instagram. So when he said the Instagram, I'm like, shit, bro, follow me. He's like, man, stop lying, man. You ain't there. Woo woo. So he called him. Bro had a phone too. Bro called him and shit. He was like, man, you know a nigga named Bully Boy? He like, man, yeah. I got that little bro from the A and shit. Woo woo. He was like, man, I'm on the same zone with him and shit. So we video called him and shit. It was a small world. And I ended up selling some shit, trying to sell some shit for him, cause that was my page was hot. And me and Brodger got down, started networking and connecting and shit. But as far as like people in here, like really fucking with the dog, not really, bro. Like I don't catch too many people talking about dog. Or if they talking about dogs, half of these niggas been down decades and centuries and shit. So they still stuck on game dogs and shit like that. You feel me? They ain't really too updated with like the dog game now.
Right. Damn, they come out to that free world, boy. They gonna be amazed like a mug.
Yeah. Like they still on Cowboy Eli and all that type of shit.
See, that's crazy. Yeah, they gotta catch up. They gotta be tapping in with you then, man. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Trying to catch up.
I mean, I ain't really too friendly anymore, motherfucker, bro. Like, I fuck with like couple young niggas and shit like that, but I don't really communicate like that to even know for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just from the little connect, you know what I'm saying, talking that I do, or somebody hear me talking about dogs on the phone, or like when I go live, when I go live, I be out on the yard and shit going crazy. So a nigga will pitch in, like, I heard you talking about dogs and shit like that, but other than that, it don't really be too much to it. For real.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody that, they got love for you, that support you, they want to know, when you going to be out, when you going to be back on the free world.
Shit, that's what we working on now, to be honest. Like, my situation different. Like, I ain't been sentenced. Like, I've been sentenced, so my situation is like a post-conviction type thing. So it's like it ain't really no You feel me? Like it can be at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't got no set time.
Yeah, for real. Just because what's going on, the laws keep passing and shit like that. So it's like I say at the latest though, at the latest, like in the 24 at the latest, like the original parole date, end of 24, early 25. But I'm on some shit like, nigga, I'm trying to be on like the end of this year, early 20, before summertime 24 type shit. You feel me?
Right.
Besides everything, you know, of course, with the fam and, you know, doing all that, you know, what's going to be the first thing you do when you get out?
Man, shit. You say with the dogs?
Yeah, as far as like with the dogs, what's going to be the first thing you're going to do when you
just look at it. I'm gonna really just sit back, take it in. Cause I got dogs that I got from while in here that I ain't even seen in person. You feel me? Put my hands on for real and just, you know what I'm saying? Everything with me is FaceTime and pictures. So really I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna sit back and observe my yard and everything that I got at the moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing breeding, I'm still producing shit. I still got co-ons that's coming back, puppies that's older than me, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna observe what I come home to and really go from there. Make the adjustments I need to make. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna get cut. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna get cut out the lineup. Really, basically overall, I'm gonna just get my whole lineup together. So when I do pop out, it's like it ain't no different to where I left off. It's just the overall dog has been elevated. You know what I'm saying? So again, the type of person I am, I like to pop. So I can't come out there with no bullshit. You feel me? Like I'm still bully boy. Like I ain't just like if I feel like I'm not ready and comfortable to pop back out like the same energy and feeling I had and confidence that I had before I came here, I ain't popping out. Like I wait a whole 6 months to a year before I go to a show to make sure it gotta be how I want it. I gotta have that confidence and that feeling back. Like instead of just popping out just cause I'm out and bully boy back in. Nah. I ain't finna even open no doors or opportunities for nobody to speak. Like not that it matters. It's just when I pop back out, I just wanted to be right. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be right.
So you know, during your time, you know, what shows do you you know, what's your top 3 shows, you know, since you've been that you want to get once you get out?
Oh, June, shout out to June for sure. The Joker. I ain't gonna lie, I had to tell him boy, my feelings hurt. Boy, you coming out with these crazy ass trophies. What the fuck these trophies were when I was out? Like the trophies that I got from the Joker ain't nowhere near fire like how you doing now. Like for sure, June for sure. I like the energy. I was able to be I just like. I mean, we all know, but you can't go wrong with a June show, bro. You can't go wrong with a June show. Shout out to June. He show love. I be tapping in. He tap back in with me. I'm fucking with the what show that was that I thought that was lit. I think
What city was it in?
I'm trying to remember. Don't let me lie to you. I'm trying to remember now. Fuck.
You had the Jamboree. I think they had a Freaknik in Atlanta. They about to have another.
Okay, the Freaknik was great. Shout out to them. Matter of fact, I got a booth. You know, I paid. Me and my brother went have on a booth. For the Freaknik show. So why Young Money Kills will be in the building for Freaknik. He ain't going too crazy. You know, he ain't no dog man like me. He just gonna come out there, pop, bring out Jaggerline stud, a Frenchie or two. WC, my uncle though for sure. Wheelchair Mafia will be in the building with all the fluffies and shit, so y'all can catch him out there too. You got the Freaknik. There's one more. I ain't gonna lie though, I fuck with all worldwide shows. I don't know if he's still doing.
Yeah.
I fuck with worldwide though.
He do more MCing if we talking about the same person.
Yeah, light skin dude. I mean, not light skin. White guy out of I don't even think he white, but he do. My guy that be having the spikes and shit. Yeah, Cuban. My Cuban guy. When he be having spikes and shit in his head and shit, he cool as hell.
Oh
he cool as hell. Sure. The one that own Polito. That's the dog named Polito.
Yeah. Javier.
Yeah, I fuck with all his shows. Man. I fuck with Florida overall though. Like Florida shows so much love to a nigga. Like, it don't make no sense.
Yeah, we just got booked
Dean
5 for Florida show, so I'm trying to see what it's like, man.
Yeah, gotta go out there. Them Florida boys different, man.
Yeah. You know, Dean and Beasley, they used to have that South Beach Bully Bash. This year they got the presidential bully elections. I think you've been to one of them, huh? To the South Beach Bully Bash?
I think so. Wasn't it like Tallahassee one time?
No, it was in South Beach. It was in Miami.
South Beach. You right. Cause I had my mans with the drone out there. You sure right.
Yeah.
You sure right. You sure right. On game. I got the video on YouTube. The video on YouTube.
Hey, bro. So can we expect the first day out video?
Oh, you know what's going on, man. You know, I remember we had talked about it. Oh yeah, the first day video gonna be epic, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be epic, man. You're gonna pull up. My bro's gonna pull up in the Sprinter van. Jury, the dogs, the money. I'm saying it's gonna be a real movie when I come home, though, for sure. Like, it's gonna be a real movie. It's gonna be a real movie for sure.
Man, name some dogs that's been out, you know, since you've been in that you just gotta see. You gotta put your hands on. You gotta see in person.
And I just gotta I gotta see KB. Shout out to Trap Baby Exotics. I gotta see KB. Burrito.
Yeah.
DeCoy Jackson, shout out to him. It's another stud. There ain't so many studs, I ain't gonna lie. It's so many studs. Top 3 though. Burrito, KB, Murder Baby and Crown.
For sure.
I don't think you're gonna be disappointed with Murder Baby, bro.
No, don't tell me that.
Nah, I say you ain't gonna be disappointed with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's my style though. Like as far as exotic, like Murder Baby, that's my style. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought that's more of my lane type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna be disappointed with none of them dogs you name.
Yeah, I see it. I see. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I like Career Boy too though. I like that boy Career Boy too though. He hard. And Gula. Don't get me wrong, Gula. I don't know if y'all heard of Gula. He's a Merle. He's he like an underdog. He's like an underdog stud. But he hard as fuck though. He hard as fuck. Let me go. Matter of fact, I can't even remember bro Killer name.
Oh, that's all good.
I can't even remember bro Killer name, but that's a dog named Gula though, man. He hard as fuck. He hard as fuck.
Once this interview get out, I'm most definitely sure he gonna pop out. We gonna find out who he is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Man, what's your take on the lives, man? Like, you know, versus 2 years when you was popping on Facebook. You feel me?
Hold on, say it again.
What's your take on the live on, you know, IG Live versus, you know, when you was on Instagram? You know, when you was jumping on when you was jumping on Facebook.
It's better. Yeah, it's better for sure. As far as like communication and how we use it. You know, it's pros and cons to everything. So it's pros and cons that come with it. You know, it's good and the bad. I feel like live is more. You can connect better with the Instagram Live versus on Facebook, but because Facebook don't change. You know, back then, like 2019, 2018, you could post anything on Facebook and in Facebook groups, and it's gone. Like I ain't even really. I done sold dogs off Instagram, but I catch all my plays off Facebook and the Facebook groups.
Yeah, I heard them Facebook groups be popping, man.
Yeah, they be. Yeah, and then you gotta think about it, bro. Because if you can't sell a dog out of a dog group, everybody in these groups are dog people, whether they selling, breeding, or just dog lovers or whatever. So like the groups be about like 48,000 people in the group, 15K people. Like it's hella groups. Like, I'm in 300 plus dog groups on Facebook. If you can't sell a dog out of 40,000 people, well, it's different groups, but look, out of that amount of people, bro, you just not a salesman, dog. Like you just not a salesman at all.
No,
in my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real, man. Do you got any other ventures you plan on touching outside of dogs when you come back?
You talking about just anything like that I plan on investing in type shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Real estate. I'm working on that now. The LLC on that now. The trucking business, like hot shot and box truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just say the real estate because I mean, if I could persuade somebody to spend $10,000 on a dog, like imagine what I do with a house. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
no, real. That's just new. It's new shit. Like I just looked up. I do all type of research on this type of stuff, like as far as like credit and stuff like that, loans, bank loans stuff. I'm gonna buy a couple of ATMs. I'm gonna buy a couple of ATMs and put it in some good locations.
Okay. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope, man. Hey, Allen, you got any more questions about the Bulls?
Not really, man. I just wanted to, if kind of where he sees himself, as far as your breeding program, where you see yourself and what you're working towards, by the time you get finally out.
I'm just working on creating. I'm trying to bring the real Bulls way back. You know what I'm saying? Clean Bulls. Well, they say there's no such thing as clean exotic, and I don't even want to start. I don't even want to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But this is overall business.
Okay. What do you mean by clean exotic?
All right. Like, I'm trying to see who can I use that as a good example. I feel like it's freaky, but it's clean. Like if you look back in my videos, right? It's in a couple of my dogs. Like it's clean, but it's freaky. I feel like you can have a clean, freaky dog, and that's not overdone. It's a real bull, you know. That's why I like dogs like Murder. Like Murder Baby, he's freaky. Don't get me wrong. Like he's freaky as hell, but he's more, in my opinion, clean. Like they say you can't use the word clean when you talk about exotics, but I put like not overdone and a well put together exotic, for example. A functional exotic.
Okay, I got you.
I want to say I thought that's what everybody was chasing.
Wait, the functional. I mean, yeah. See, it. All right. Do one of y'all got a phone, like another phone around y'all right now?
I got my computer.
All right, if you go, like that's his name, Gula King, Gula _King. That's the page for the Gula stud that I was talking about. Like he's my example of a cool exotic, but then when I'm talking to exotic breeders, it's kind of like they get what I'm saying, but then like it's like a line, it's like a thin line between that and a nano American bully, micro American bully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going on the page right now. Hold on. You talking about this Merle dog, right?
Yeah. Like, look at the video from him behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got chest. He got ball.
Yeah, that nigga hard. I'm looking at his neck.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. So what would you call him?
Oh, let me look at some more pictures. Yeah, he hard, bro. He definitely exotic.
You see what I'm saying? So you like, because I was trying to use Crown, but then they everybody got their preferences. So okay, so boom. Now I'm using Gula. Like, okay, cool. So he got bones. So imagine if he had knots. If he had a little more knots on some burrito type knots, but he was still overall Gula. You wouldn't call that a clean exotic?
Yeah. Did you get to look at it, Allen?
what it is that when you say clean exotic, what those
like
exotic,
he got the exotic looks, but with the clean features.
yeah. But when you say exotic, the reason why some people say there's no clean exotic is because exotics were made up of over features which are already flawed. So the elbows, it's already really a flaw.
Gotcha.
Like there's no such thing as a clean exotic. But
Right.
honestly, there are two different styles of these bulls. We talk about exotics. You have a more of a bodybuilding, a bodybuilding bully style of dog, and more of a bulldog, fluff, dirt, fluff type of dog.
Gotcha.
So I do understand 100% what you mean when you say clean exotic, but I'm just trying to give you some insight on why some say there's no such thing.
Right. From my knowledge, they like people get what I'm saying. It's just my wordplay. Like, I have to work on my wordplay when I'm talking when we talk about these subjects. Really,
it's like people want you to use the words that they use. Like, but at the same time, it really is like everybody know what you say.
Right. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't knock it at all. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? The goal is to be different, not to fit in, but also, you know what I'm saying? Keep up with the era, but don't lose your vision. Like, add a little era to give people what they want, but it still don't take away from what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still your yard, it's still your vision. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I'm looking at this video. I done looked at it about 10 times. Yeah, I like the one where you sitting in the car. And then sitting
So
up.
I'm breeding. That's who I'm breeding the lilac girl too, man. She swelled up now. I got some shit with payroll too. Yeah, that's another story. Payroll. I kind of from when I was on live with somebody from the jungle and I seen payroll. He looked exactly like his pictures and stuff. You know what I'm saying from Facebook and stuff. So I got him locked in. And I got the Gulu breeding going down. So they're my top two next breeding that's going down.
I ain't gonna lie, man. That boy Payroll, he kind of I think he got the biggest breakout. Of 2023 was the jungle in 2023.
Fuck. When was the jungle? Yeah, it was 23.
Yeah, I think it was in January, if I ain't mistaken. What month?
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah, but yeah, I think he had the biggest breakout, bro. Like, far as when everybody seen Payroll, I think I think his name just went viral, bro.
And I think he can fit in that clean exotic type of freaky exotic. Well, I ain't even gonna keep saying that shit, man.
Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, man. Ain't gonna hold you up long, bro. We actually got a podcast today. If you want to tap in, but
oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I just want to say shout out to all the young breeders though, bro. Like all the young cats, man. Shout out to Trap Baby Exotic. Shout out to my boy Golden for sure. Shout out Littlefoot. Who else?
It's a lot of them. Oh, never mind.
It's a lot of young breeders, man. I call it the young crew. That we be talking about that on live, like I, you know what I'm saying? Some people agree, some people do agree, and some people don't agree or have their little remarks. I feel like I started the young crew because back then, back then I've been in prison since I was 19. You feel me? So like, how many 18, 19-year-olds was out and popping and stayed on the road, going to shows almost every Saturday consecutively, like I was when I was out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it was more like how a lot of young niggas now. Like, I wish it was a lot of young niggas back then out, but like it wasn't. Like, who do you know? 18, 19 importing dogs and you know what I'm saying, doing all that type of stuff.
Nah, I ain't gonna say I know too many that was doing it. I know Dre was outside at a young age.
For sure. Matter of fact, you got me and Dre in the I was out. That video that you got, I'm beside Dre.
Right. I remember. Yeah.
Shout out to Dre too, man, with Ferdinand, man. Shout out to Dre. But mostly though I give the flowers to Trap Baby and Golden because of the simple fact. You know what I'm saying? I knew them before I came in here. Like when they was building their platform and getting their yard together to be where they at.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I was already where I was, you know what I'm saying? So like that keep me going too, bro. Like I know where they started at from when I came to prison, and here it goes 2 years later. They the top two. Well, one of the, you know what I'm saying? They one of the few of the top 5 youngest breeders that's popping right now. Like, especially Golden. Like Golden started out with some you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some shit, and now he got his lineup. Trap Baby got KB. So like that's another thing that keep me going. Just seeing them elevate in 2 years, bro.
I think with Golden Child, I think his move to Atlanta, I think that helped him a lot.
For sure. Hey, but yeah, shout out to them boys for sure. Like that would really keep me. I like that shit. Like I give them they flowers all the time. Like I'm not no hater. Like if I fuck with you or I see the growth and I see you elevate, I'm gonna hand you your flowers. Rather you know what I'm saying? Like I'm righteous. So like I give them boys they flowers for sure because you feel me? I know where they come from. And shit, I'm locked up. I ain't got no choice but to sit and watch this shit, man. I'm sitting watching them. I'm sitting watching this shit with my own eyes. You feel me? Golden Child selling shit for a 30 ball.
Yeah, he doing it.
20 ball, 30 ball. You feel me? Like, come on, man. That's what I like to see. The young crew.
Oh, for sure. Do you feel like it's a disconnect? This is gonna be my last question to you. You feel like it's a disconnect between the young and the old generation?
Not really. It's a little tension though. It's most definitely a little tension. But I won't really say it because we like. It's kind of like. We the relevant. I don't even want to say it like that. We the relevant ones, but they the ones with the knowledge, the history, and the experience.
Right.
So it's kind of like it's a tit for tat thing, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a tit for tat thing. But then you got some, you know what I'm saying? I call them unks. You got some unks who actually reach out and tap in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Network, then you got some that be like, man, they who just got their guard up, like they ain't trying to hit, they ain't trying to spread no game, network, like man, it's like a fuck it, like man, fuck y'all niggas attitude, you know what I'm saying? So it's 50-50. It's 50-50.
I feel like
it's 50-50.
I feel like if both parties, young and old, you know, took their pride out of it. You can learn, you can bounce because the older generation got the knowledge and they basically the future for they almost like the future for the youngins because they been down the road and the youngins got the new information. So if you put them two together, it's a force.
You gonna win.
Yeah, everybody gonna
win. You can't lose. You can't lose, man. You can't lose like that. But we all know how the bully game is, man. We all know how the bully game is, so yeah, I don't know. I don't really know. Let me ask y'all a question though, like
for sure.
How do y'all feel like with all the new stuff that's been like the pros and the cons that come on with the live, like people like, you know, before like back when, you know what I'm saying, like I said, RP BW Will, but back in that era, bro, shows was good. Like, I mean, we had our little moments. Like, it was very rare that we have like the fighting moments and the beefing and the yelling on live. But like other than that, it was like straight competitive love back then. Versus now it's like it's hatred, it's beefing, it's personal things outside of dog getting involved. People feel like they bigger than what they better than them. Still, like, what's y'all opinion on that? Like, how do y'all think like it's gonna continue, or what do y'all feel like needs to happen for it to get back like how it used to be, and for the dog for the shows for the atmosphere to be back, to bring that atmosphere back?
I mean, I feel like Me personally, I don't want nothing to happen, but you know, it might take something. Man, that might not be the right answer. It might take something for something to happen to be like, man, hey, we need to chill out, or you know,
Like a wake up call.
yeah, like a wake up call. Oh man, we try to explain to people, hey, this ain't what we trying to do, bro. We not trying to be out here having people at their neck. We trying to have a competitive. We want to see competitiveness. I can't say the word, but we want to see competition, man. We don't want to
Most
see
definitely.
like we done seen we all come from a place, bro. So we done seen all that. We want to see the
For sure.
competition, bro. We on all that extra, man. You know what I'm saying? And if it ever gotta come down to it, it need to be orchestrated, you know, and did behind closed doors, man. And then we need to go
Most
out
definitely.
and have a drink or do whatever you know you feel, whatever you do. You know, just have fun, bro.
Okay.
But you
Okay.
know, we try to preach. You know, we not trying to be out here starting stuff, bro. We just trying to bring a
Nah, for
competitive
real.
edge. That on our part.
Okay. How y'all feel about the marketing? Or y'all feel like that was overpriced because of how people amp it up and hype it up? Or like what y'all think about that?
I'll let Alan answer that question.
Yeah, I think you definitely got some dogs that are overpriced. You got some people that may have may have the actual product and the actual following, the price of dog the way that it is. But then you got some that's just following the leader and think they can price the dog at this
Most
and
definitely.
dog not worth that price. But you can never tell anybody, you know, what price to put up the product. If you go inside Walmart and just one specific has a price on it, nobody buying it. What Walmart? They're gonna roll the price back.
Right.
So
Right.
you know, some people feel like that. Some people feel like it's that they're too good. The real price, so they give you an inflated price.
Yeah.
But you know, it's different. There's different dogs in this game. You got some dogs that's worth 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10K. You got some dogs that worth 50, 100. You know, how many cats depending on the dog.
For sure.
Bring it in, a certain amount of money. You know, that increased the value on the dog.
Most definitely. Now, I most definitely agree with what you said. I feel like it's a hype thing. One thing I did want to speak on, man, I feel like from what I've seen since I've been in prison, right? I feel like people not following their vision no more, bro. They breeding for hype instead of their vision. I know when I first came in the game, the OG breeders, Ed Shepherd, Ali, you know what I'm saying? Them type of guys, it was all about vision. It was all about vision. I feel like now people losing their vision or not even having a vision. They going to what's hot, what's the era, what everybody adapting to. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all agree?
Yeah, that could be from a lack of knowledge though. Like that could be from the persona of what they see just on screen. You feel me? Like, okay, I'm just
Gotcha.
gonna come in here. I'm gonna breed this crown to this babe daughter, or I'm gonna breed this to that, and they think it's gonna be voila. They don't really know the genetics that go into it. You feel me? So they feel like if they
Right.
breed that, they figure automatically get a bag, and it ain't really. That's just my opinion. But Alan, what's your?
Wait, like, you got some people feel
Hey,
like that.
hey, hold on, Alan. Hey, Bullet Boy. Hey, can you mute your phone right quick?
Yeah.
So you got some people like you got some people that they feel like this. They go through they may go through they may go to a top stud even though it don't compliment their female because they banking on selling the puppies by saying the puppies are all for this top stud. Then you got some people that follow their vision. You got some people that don't like myself. I don't even when I do a breeding, I don't even consider about selling the puppy. Whatever I have, that I'm willing to let go, I sell, but I really do the breeding for myself and for my own program. But as far as people chasing the hype, I feel like that's always been there. You got a lot more people in this game now, and it's more to the forefront. So it may seem like it's more like it's more people doing it now than back then, but honestly, it's just more people in the game. People been chasing the hype, and some people following their own vision. I feel like it's been that way, forever. Look at the bait wave. You go back to the bait wave. People went crazy on the bait wave. People were breeding anything they could to bait. So
I got you. They go back to saying like what I was saying. Keeping up with the era, but also keeping your vision as well versus just one side of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's most definitely different. But no, I get what you're saying for sure. I was definitely what you're saying. I think I had one more question.
But it's good. It's good to have conversations like this, though. Yeah. But what was your question?
I wanted to ask y'all how y'all feel about because it's been a topic. It's been a topic, a hot little topic on live lately. I don't know if y'all been seeing it. So like, what makes a stud a top stud? My opinion, I feel like he's not considered a stud until he outproduced himself. A proven producer of outproducing himself. What do y'all? Everybody got their own. Some people feel like if he getting pulled 100 times a week, he's a stud, or you know what I'm saying. Like, what's y'all input on that?
Everybody would like outproduce, but you can go to a dog and get specific features. More times than none, I feel like that's a stud. Everybody don't go to a stud to get that dog, that same exact dog. A lot of times people go into the stud just to get, specific features off of the stud and put it on their dog. And if that stud is throwing those specific features that, people are breeding to him for, I look at, I consider that, a stud. The tops,
For sure. You can tap back in, Bully Boy. He must have put his phone down. Bully Boy. Yo. So anybody that's listening right now or whenever this drop, man, hey, we interviewing the homie Bully Boy live from the other side, man. You feel me? Exclusive interview, me, Allen, half of the two half of the Bully Spitting podcast, man. I feel like it was important to get this interview out, man. Let him speak his piece, you know what I'm saying? Didn't want to do it on live. I just wanted to get him on here with no interruptions.
When it's motivation to everybody, man. This boy is really working, from behind them walls, and it ain't nothing slowing him down. He getting it done. And we can make an excuse for a lot of different things, but when you see somebody like that and he's still getting it and grinding.
My bad, Allen. He was calling back.
My fault.
You good. But yeah, man. Go ahead. Hello?
No, I was just trying to make I said.
Oh yeah, I got it. We got it. I think I merged them in and it cut like 5-10, maybe 5 seconds off.
No, I feel what you're saying too. I just wanted to know y'all opinion. I know that's been a hot topic. Lately. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Playmad too, man. I thought Playmad remind me of me. As far as like the bringing that type of energy that you was talking about earlier in the interview. just bringing that energy, man, that competitive energy, and just, you know what I'm saying. I feel like people is always watching. I feel like some people get a thrive out of that though, bro. Like some people just feel like you know how play mad is, you know what I'm saying? And you see me, goddamn, the energy that we bring, I feel like that inspire people too, like to get out their comfort zone and, you know what I'm saying, do the same thing, like just pop, like have faith in your program, put your all in your program, because when you go into these shows, you representing you and your program. So for those who don't like it, they ain't gonna have no choice but to respect. Like, and this is another reason why I am the way I am, bro. Like Mr. Poppy, bro. I'm Mr. Poppy himself at these shows. Cause still to this day though, like when I be on live, I'm observing. I'm watching who's who, and like the only person who can compare to me when it comes to popping it, for real, is Playmat. The energy he bring, he got the bullhorn, he popping it, advertise, you know what I'm saying? Like he the only person that comes close to me when it comes to popping. And I feel like we need more British popping. Like that's the energy. Like we need more of that energy to these shows to make it how that era I was telling you about, like the fun is like, you know what I'm saying, have a good time. Like I done had people reach out to me like, yo, bro, like I just like that. They not even the fact that they like my dogs. Like they just like how I pop it. Like I done had people hit me like, yo, I like how you feel. Like I done had people who, but I don't even. One nigga say, but I don't even like you. You made my skin crawl, but boy, I can't deny the fact how you pop it, bro. Like I think I still got a screenshot. I can send it to you. Like you know what I'm saying, bro. And I fuck with bro for that. Like I was like, okay, I can fuck with you now. Like he take a real man to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, put it pride to the side and say some shit like that. So like that keep me going. Like if I can make somebody who don't like me put their pride to the side and tell me they don't like me, but they like how I pop it. Oh yeah, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right, in my opinion.
Nah, for
the energy that I'm bringing to the game. Even on live though, I done had some boys like I ain't never met you, but I love your energy that you bring to the dog game. Like I feel like that's something that I'm bringing. What I have to offer is my spirit and the energy. You know what I'm saying, at these shows, man. You know what I'm saying, to keep it going, man. To be honest, in my opinion, that's what I get off to. Like that's what I thrive out of the dog game. Like going to the shows and popping it, bro. Like mine is the whelping and the producing, man. Like just popping out that show, different state, networking, smiles, dapping up, and just popping it. Friendly competition. Like, don't get me wrong. Like shit can get heated. You know, people get disrespectful, but you know, it's just all part of the game, man. And you got to know how to separate that from that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I love, though, man. If we could just make these shows back how they used to be, just popping it, advertising and networking, and making this a real community again, like a righteous community again, without all the hate and stuff like that. The dog game would be all right. The dog game would be all right for sure.
I ain't got nothing to put in there right now.
I agree with you, man. But yeah, we gonna tap out with you, man. Any last thoughts you got for the folks?
I want to shout out to everybody who working, man. Don't give up, man. If I can do it for behind the wall, y'all can do it too, man. I know it can get stressful. I know, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, L's come with this to where it make you want to quit. Just don't give up. If you ever think about giving up, think about Bully Boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the worst prison in the state. The worst prison in the state, man. I'm the youngest motherfucker on my zone right now. Like while I'm looking at dogs and shit, like niggas getting stabbed down and shit. These dogs keep me focused and not the mix. So if you ever think about giving up, think about my city. Somebody always out there in the worst situation. You know what I'm saying? So don't give up, man. If you lost on one breeding, man, make the next breeding your best breeding, man.
For sure, man. And man, hey, we gonna keep you in our prayers out here, man. You know what I'm saying, till you come home, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I just appreciate y'all for giving me the opportunity to keep me relevant and just, you know what I'm saying, not count me out because of my situation, my guy.
Nah. Anytime you need us, man, just you know what to do, man. You already know, man.
For sure.
But yeah, man.
For sure, man. Y'all tap in with the #1 podcast in the Bully community, man. There's nobody like Bully Spin. They gonna keep it 100 with you, man. They always gonna give you your time to shine, man. So take your opportunity and run with it like I did, man.